23 seconds left in the third quarter. On its way from Hayward for two. Hayward missing again. And it's Phoenix's ball.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
There's the three. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his fourth assist in this one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Clarkson, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And the final period of play just about to start. Utah leading by 7. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's find out the news on Greg Monroe. Doris, what's the update?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of Phoenix about his status. He told me that it doesn't look too serious.
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
So on the floor for Utah. Hayward out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Exum. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Favors in at the center. Gobert, he's checked in for Trevor Booker. Out to Favors. Has to Burks. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. There's the dish to Exum. Fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Kid Gilchrist has got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's Sullinger with the drive. The three from Afflalo. Utah with the rebound.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Here's Lowry. Sullinger inside. Gobert on him. Sullinger with the bucket.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Gobert the screen. Hayward kicks to Exum. Six on the shot clock. Back to Hayward. Lets it go from deep. Sullinger with the rebound. Phoenix trails by 6. Afflalo right side. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Fades back. And he gets the bucket.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Utah calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Gobert with a screen on Henderson. Here's Burks. He kicks to Gobert. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Monroe.
Checking out the game, Rudy Gobert has had 14 rebounds, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
The drive by Lowry. Goes up from the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over him.
Exum dishes to Favors. Gobert the screen. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Phoenix trails by 5. Lowry passes to Henderson. Let's go. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Exum. Henderson defending. Exum kicks to Favors. He used that pick to perfection. And Utah leads by 7.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Good.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
To the left wing, here's Burks. That 3 off the mark.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's Lowry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Jumps up, and Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Utah calls timeout. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Here's Favors. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game for Derek Favors, 9 points and a block. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Now, here's Clarkson. Crowder kicks to Chandler. And that misses. That would have put him up. Utah leading. Pass to Hayward. Kicks it to Exum. Gobert the screen. Exum dishes to Gobert. Hayward from outside. Crowder pulls it in.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And he gets the bucket.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Out to Chandler. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Three-pointer. No luck. And Utah the other way now.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 6. 59 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Burks with the steal. Looking to get it going. He takes it up and lays it in. And now an 8-point Utah lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed but there's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And stolen by Afflalo. By himself, finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Now here's Afflalo. Afflalo with another miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good. Assumption on your part.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So both teams changing it up here. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Off the inbound pass. Cans the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Watson for 3. Can't connect. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly